This video is not financial advice. I am not a financial planner. I'm an entertainer. The one and only Apefather up all night. Wow! So let me tell you a little story. I don't want to mention, anyone's name just out of respect. But I was talking to a buddy of mine today who owns a local business in the Jersey Shore. And he was telling me, Rich, I got an $8,000 payroll. I'm paying rent on my business. Everything is going up in price now. Everything, forget about it. Cheese, meats, everything. Okay. He goes, I'm paying rent. They're expanding to another like location that's going to be like, a pizzeria. And the state hasn't given them the go ahead, to open yet. So they're paying rent with no money coming in, no revenue coming in. So altogether, the guy is under a lot of stress. A good friend, a very good friend of mine. And I'm thinking to myself, like I walk in there, and to me, it's all like pleasure. Like I'm spending a couple of bucks getting the greatest food in the world, whereas he's under a lot of pressure and, is going through a lot, right? So let me explain to you the point of this. You're probably like, what are you talking about? See, the thing what you look at like Ken Griffin, you look at Citadel, you understand? Kabish, listen to me. We don't know the pressure that this guy is under. It seems like, you sometimes think you're under the pressure, we're under the pressure, meaning the AMC apes, the GameStop apes. But you're not taking into consideration like all the things I just said. You're not taking into consideration the payroll, the expenses, things that he might have in the works that are not bringing him money right now. For instance, like he's not really making money from AMC or GameStop, and he might have a lot of stocks like that there's nothing coming in, and plus, he overextended himself. He has a lot of pressure. He's paying interest. So you see, to the point of saying you don't know really what's going on behind closed doors. And what Ken Griffin does, and I know a lot about this because I've studied this in life. I've actually learned this from Donald J. Trump. Okay, Donald J. Trump, in the very beginning of his career, wasn't really that successful. It was his father. I'm talking about like the 70s. Okay, I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about the 70s, the 1970s. So what Donald did, he used his father's success as a way to make himself look very successful. You follow me? Like when he was talking to people, like Mayor. I think it was Abe Beam. He was the mayor of New York in the 70s, and he was talking to all these big shots where he was trying to get the options on the Pennsylvania railroads, where ultimately he helped to build the New York City Convention Center. Okay, but he didn't have at that time he didn't have a name. He had no developments under his belt. He had no experience. So what he did was he used his father. He's like, look, I don't know my father, Fred Trump, but he made it. He made it. He didn't even mention the father's name. In all honesty, and fairness, he made it seem like he was the head honcho. He was the head of the Trump organization when, at the time, the father really ran it. But he was like, look, we're building all these developments in Brooklyn, in Queens. It looked very impressive. So he used his father's power to ultimately gain his own power until eventually he did enough things on his own where he didn't need the father anymore. Now he was Donald J. Trump. He became the Donald. But that's what I'm trying to make you understand. So it's kind of like this goes on in business every single day. Okay. And I guess what I'm trying to make you understand is that's kind of like what I feel in a way we need to do. You understand? We can never show a sign of weakness to nobody. You know what I mean? Even if you are struggling, even if times are tough, you got to make it seem like, man, I could hold this thing forever. This doesn't cost me nothing to hold. Make these hedge funds believe that we could hold AMC and GameStop forever with no pressure. Because you know what? Eventually they're going to break. What's going to happen? Eventually they're going to say, these mother effing apes are not going to sell. We got to cover. We got to get out of this. But that's why, see, you want to know what I do. I come across like a badass. You want me to tell you the truth? Okay. I come across like I don't have a care in the world, and maybe I don't. Like I'm out eating $200, $300 dinners a night. Does it seem like I'm struggling? See, I'm giving everybody the impression, but not just you, the hedge funds, that I could hold this all day long. I don't have a care in the world. So you could keep doing your tricks, Ken Griffin, but they're not going to work on me, mother effer, because I'm living my life. I'm happy. I got a beautiful wife. I have the best family, best children, best mother, best dogs. I'm happy. I'm comfortable. I'll hold this all day long. And I think if all of us gave that impression, we would scare the Kajivas out of Ken Griffin and all these short sellers. We got to stop acting like we're disgusted, we're depressed. We got to stop doing it, because that's exactly what these pieces of garbage want. We got to do what's called a reversal. We got to make them feel that, hey, man, no sweat off my balls. You know what I mean? You want to keep this going? Great. You're giving me more of an opportunity to accumulate more. That's all. The more and more you don't cover, the more and more I acquire. Okay? And that's really what I'm trying to do with my mindset. My mindset, here's the following things: enjoy life, continue to acquire AMC and GameStop, and hold for as long as I have to hold until I get gold. Now, I am not a financial advisor. I do not give financial advice. But you know what? Go to your happy place. Every day of my life is a party. Every day of my life is happy. I make my own hours. I wake up when I want. I'm in my jacuzzi. I'm going to open my pool at the end of May. I'm going back to barbecue and porterhouse steaks, jumping in my hot tub, jumping in my pool, living life to the fullest. All right. And I am not going to let that sleazebag Ken Griffin get the better of me. And I'm not going to let no one, Jim Kronos, no hedge fund. Guys, you're the ones at the end of the day that are under pressure. Remember, they're the ones who have investors that they have to answer to. Ken Griffin, what's going on with my money? Listen, just give me time. No. What's going on? They're under pressure. Banks are putting pressure on them. Ken, are you going to make this month's VIG? Right? Do I have to come? Do I have to come looking for you? Like Sonny Red and Donnie Brasco. They're paying VIG. They're paying interest. Okay, a lot of interest. All right, and you know what? Eventually, it's going to get to a point that they're going to have to give in. That's it, my brothers and my sister apes. Keep accumulating, keep holding, and keep that attitude like you don't have a care in the world. We're holding with ease, We're loving life, we're enjoying life. And if we do this, I'm telling you, that's the ticket to success. That is the ticket. The reason I'm making all these videos, I want to become known. I want recognition. I want to be the voice for you, my AMC apes and my GameStop apes. I want to fight the corruption. Fight the power. Fight the power, baby. So that's about all I have to say on this subject. Apefather out.